Friends.
Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J, Professor Spike, and Kamal streaming live from Long Island, New York, where the weather is a little nippy.
Yeah,
It's got that good brisk fall day, right?
you know that it's fall.
Yeah, it's fall, a little touch of, a hint of wind in the air.
Right.
But yeah, by the weekend, we're due for more temperate weather.
Oh, that's good. There's still on Long Island. There's still plenty of fairs.
What do you think is easier, to forecast the weather or the stock market?
These days, the weather is easier.
Or the results of the Mets-Dodgers game?
Well, it's that's been exciting.
Or the Yankees-Cleveland game?
That one's pretty predictable.
Predicting the weather doesn't hurt me as much as predicting the stock market.
That's right.
Or the
You
Jets?
only lose a little money. If you're a farmer, you lose the money.
Did either of you happen to catch the Jets-Bills game?
I did.
Didn't that seem crooked to you?
There was a lot of. You mean against Green Bay?
Against the Jets, bad calls against the Jets.
I found a lot against Green Bay also. I think the officiating
They
was way
weren't
overdone.
They weren't playing Green Bay, they were playing the Bills, Buffalo.
I think the officiating was very intrusive.
Well, that play that they called on the Jets for pass interference at the end of the first half, the guy threw the ball a mile out of bounds.
Yeah.
What kind of pass?
That was not a catchable ball. I agree.
Yeah, and there were many others. Offside, delay. What do you call it? Not delay of game.
No, that's easy to check.
Whatever it's called when the offense jumps.
Offsides or false start.
False start. Yeah, it kept calling them.
Yeah, and a lot of holding calls that were unnecessary.
They
called one. They called one. The guy tackled Aaron Rodgers, and it's like, hey, you can't tackle him like that.
Yeah, you know what bothered me also? Garrett Wilson drops the ball in the end zone. They could have made a touchdown. That was pass interference.
Okay.
That was at the end of the game. They made 3 instead of 7.
Gotcha.
I think all these games are crooked.
I want to ask you, do you know why TLT bounced back today?
TLT?
What?
Yeah, why?
I guess today.
I'm not complaining. I'm just asking.
I don't know. I almost bought it today and I didn't. So how's that for an answer?
Yeah.
I bought it multiple times. The last time I bought it was 93 and 5 cents.
What is it now?
It's around 95.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Good entry point still.
I'd say. Yeah, you were smart. When it hit 100, you trimmed. I didn't do that.
No, I sold everything when it hit 100. But I was waiting to get back at around 93, but I missed it. I haven't been paying strict enough attention, So we have a request. We have a request for Beam, BEAM.
Oh, okay.
And we should take a look. If we're going to look at Beam, we should look at Intellia.
And right, and maybe one.
And I also want to look at anvs because they got approval today. They got the green light from the FDA for phase 3 Alzheimer's.
Okay, good.
I wonder if that means they got to do a raise,
Look, even if they do a raise, it's it'll hopefully be above the 10 that you've been sort of entering at.
Yeah,
I'll take a look.
My average is probably around 10. You're right.
Let's take a look. I mean, my average is in 10, but the good buying spot was around 10.
All right, so you have the range. You could do them in any order you like.
All right. Well, then, since the SPY is up first with the SPY, anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, it's impossible to predict the market.
Now, this isn't an engulfing. This is not an engulfing, right?
I can't see it.
Let's say if I go to 1 month, it'll be easy.
Today is red. It looks like it might be.
It just goes shy
of
that little tail.
Did it fill that gap? There's a little tiny gap there, right?
Which one?
Right. That candle and the 2 candles before it.
Right in here?
Yeah.
All right, so it hit. Yeah, it definitely hit that gap. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking it's just going to be a turnaround?
I don't know. It's a yo-yo market. It goes one day up, next day down, up, down.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like this trend here, we'll get a little bit of a dip and then back up again, just like this one here.
What was the absolute high that it just hit yesterday?
Today or yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday the high
Yes,
was 585,
And today?
584.
All right, so it's not engulfing.
Right.
585. I still think 600, 610 is in the bags, in the lock. But it could pull back to substantially first, possibly.
Well,
I'm thinking the later case is what's going to happen.
yeah, I mean, look, if you call this little thing a gap, then it could turn around from right here.
If it comes back to 540, it'll build up a head of steam to 650.
Well, I'm thinking more in this area, in this range here. 565.
That's probably more like it than 540. But Omar was talking 540.
Really? Yeah, I guess you would. There's no reason not to.
Something about 540 caught his eye.
I think isn't it the 50 or the 100-day moving
Maybe.
average?
Well, 540 is right here. This is the 100.
I'm blind. I can't see these little.
Oh, yeah, because you're on a phone.
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
The screen is too small. Do you want to remove our pictures?
Not only am I on the phone, I'm in the kitchen again.
Yeah. Relegated to the kitchen.
I'm relegated to the kitchen. So with SPY, I'm not selling any. I'm not adding any. I think we got at least 10% on the upside left. But Kamal is smarter than me. He's 75% cash.
Yeah, I should do that.
Kamal, the way I figure it, Kamal, your risk is 10% to the upside that you can miss out on.
I mean, I still have a bunch of other things.
Yeah, that other 25% has probably got a lot of stuff in it.
What is Dustin's?
I still have TLT. I have Mara. I have a few other things. Chewy.
So Dustin was saying
Dustin is thinking you could fill the gap and go a little lower.
Well, I mean, if you even called this a gap here, then it went lower. Yes.
Uh-huh.
If you need the more magnified view.
Yeah.
But it closed right in here, just in that.
Let's scratch our heads some more.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll take a look at Bitcoin.
We'll go to Bitcoin. That's a good idea. All right. So
Bitcoin rallied over the weekend to Monday. Rallied some more today or no? I think it gave back.
Let's take a look. Went up I'm looking at the BTC. It's not the one you want. That's
GBTC.
Oh,
you could look at BTC.x.
Yeah.
Or just BTC USA, whatever it's called.
This one here, the Bitcoin US dollar.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. So what did it close at?
It closed up 650 points, which is not nothing.
1%.
Almost 1%.
And to what absolute number?
666.23.
That devil made me do it.
The devil made you do that one. Yeah.
66,620.
Yeah. It's because I'm charting.
Maybe this time we'll hit 69,000 and not boomerang back down. Maybe it'll keep on going. You see that downward trend line, right? Every time it hits it, it goes down 3-4 times.
Yeah, you're right.
The top of the trend line. So if it hits it again and doesn't go down, keeps going, it's going to go to 100. That's pretty obvious, I think.
Well, the 150 are pretty close to each other right now.
No, I think it's going to go to 100,000, not 100.
Up to 100,000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Provided it breaks through this wall of what do you want to call it? Wall of resistance.
Right.
It's like a wall. Started at that all-time high. It's around 71 and
Yeah, let's.
keeps making lower highs. What was the last relative high that it made?
Right here, this one here is
Yeah.
69837.
So look, this time it might go to 6.8 something and back off again. It's
Yeah.
hard to say with Bitcoin.
It's hard to say because it could otherwise just follow this trend line that we drew.
You got a coin? SPY, I need a coin.
You can't flip a Bitcoin.
You can't flip it, right?
So what good is it?
Michael Saylor says you got to hold it. It's hard to hold it also, isn't it? Hold that Bitcoin. Hodl it.
I think it looks like it's gonna hit back down.
Is Michael Saylor?
Let's go back to the 3 month.
Is Michael Saylor a crazy genius, or is he just crazy?
Well, this is I'm just surprised how much this looks like the chart we saw before, the SPY chart. I mean, in terms of just this general upward trend and this upward trend.
Professor Omar says the W patterns come back down to that middle of the W, you know?
Around here?
Yeah. Where that peak is.
Oh, up in here.
No. If you make the W, it goes down, then up.
Down, then up, then down. Here's your W.
It's going to come back down.
So it'll be right here. Oh, I mean down here?
Yeah.
Oh, to this part. Okay.
I don't know. I can't see. I don't know if you got the right spot or not.
Well,
It doesn't come all the way down to the foot of the W, but to the peak, the small peak.
okay, then that's right here. All right, so 62.
Yeah. 62,000, that would be?
Yeah, 62.4.
It's possible. All right, let's take a look at MicroStrategy. I sold all my MicroStrategy at one. An average of, I sold it 3 times, tranches of 3. I got out at 199 and change.
All right, so it's 194 now. Give it a sec. I'm on a slow. There we go. Yeah, you're on a bit of a downward trend.
The Boston Celtics are going to be playing the Knicks on the 22nd of October, Kevin. Who do you like in that game? The opening day is New York against Boston.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun.
Kevin wishing us luck on the Mets.
Yes, appreciate that.
Yeah, of course, I don't think he'd root on our Yankees. I don't think he'd do that.
Well, I don't even do that.
Uh-huh.
I know you do, but I don't.
Yeah, I root for the home team. It means a lot of money, $1,500 to me if they both win.
Oh, it's right. I forgot that you did that. Yeah.
First, I did it for $10, and then I did another $10, and then another $10.
Well, it's not a bad bet. Assuming the Mets do okay tomorrow, hold their own, I think we'll be all right.
I think I got about $40 at 40 to 1 odds.
Oh, all right.
40
Nice.
to 1. $10 brings me
For
$400.
Subway Series, you got to
$10 brings
put
me
the bet down
$400.
for the Subway Series.
So it's like almost 40 to 1.
That's my threshold. Very funny, Kevin.
What do you say?
He said Mets is his threshold. No Yankees. I don't. I'm fine with that.
I know he wouldn't go for Yankees.
All right, what are we doing next? We have a lot on the list, but you said that you wanted to look at Beam.
Yeah, I want to look at MicroStrategy. For now, we don't have to look at it. I sold everything. Kamal sold it all. You sold it all, right?
I never had any.
Oh, you never had any.
No.
So we don't need to look at that for now.
Okay, so we're done. We'll switch over to Natalia.
I think it's Kevin who requested Beam.
All right. Now, is Beam a pure Alzheimer's, or is it Alzheimer's and?
It's neither. It's a gene editing play.
Oh, it's one of the gene editings.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, no, I've been getting
it's
tepid results with my
it's a
edit and
CRISPR
my
play.
CRISPR.
All of them are down in the dumps.
Well, at least this one had a jump.
It looks like it's breaking out though. From what
Is
I
there some news here?
could be, it has a nice little pop. News is that Beam. I can't read what Kevin's saying. Let me get it up there. Beam, he's just thanking us.
I was just asking right now.
So let's just try to look from the point of view of the
But
chart.
do you see this horizontal channel the past 2 months?
Yeah,
This one here.
it's
Oh,
at the upper. It's at the upper end of its trading range right now.
right,
Correct.
exactly.
It has to break loose. It could turn around, go down.
Maybe the middle of this guy.
Any positive movement from here is going to lead to a big move. But it may just do the usual, poop.
Yeah.
It may poop a doodle like most biodrag. I think they're a long ways off from Tipperary.
Yeah, they're not really paying off, are they?
Where is Tipperary? Ireland?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a long way to Tipperary.
I know. It's been a tough battle with edit and what was the other one? Edit and CRISPR. I'm just gonna throw
You
CRISPR
want to
up.
do Intellia? You want to do Intellia? Like,
Yeah, I'll do
Intellia,
CRISPR and I'll do real quick CRISPR.
Intellia is the only one I own.
Here's a 6 month for CRISPR. It's just going into the dumps. And we had a couple days.
It's forming is it forming Professor Spike Bottom?
I'm praying so.
Yeah.
So and then I'll do. You wanted to do Natalia instead, NTLA.
Yeah, NTLA, I think they have,
That's the one you guys own.
they get at least close to HAE approval.
Well, then, which one was the one that had sickle cell and Cooley's anemia?
Your stock,
Right. I
CRISPR.
guess there's not enough money in Cooley's anemia. Thalassemia.
Editas also has that.
Yeah. So yeah, this one also had a recent uptrend.
Kevin says there's no real news on.
It's just another quick visitation.
On Beam.
Beam
Is that what do they call it? The precipice?
just a quick booty call.
If Beam has got to just hurdle the resistance. That's it.
Well, I mean, it looks like NTLA has the same. Intalia has the same.
And Intellia is only beginning its move. Beam looks like it might be ending its move.
Well, then I'm going to put edit up just to complete the picture.
The dismal, grim picture of
See now, edit. Well, that's the daily. Let's go 3 months on that.
You know, Kathy Wood is not giving up on gene editing.
She's not.
She can afford not to. She's playing with our money.
Well, we haven't looked at ARC in a while.
She's not playing with her own money, so you know what I mean?
So now this one didn't have that pronounced upswing. It has a little bit here, but it's not nearly as pronounced. This
Don't
is
buy ARC, just buy her top 5 holdings.
Don't buy ARC, just buy her top 5.
And save
Is she still into Tesla, or did she give up on Tesla?
She bought a ton of it recently. Robo taxi day, you know.
Yeah, well, and I guess it's not LiDAR. They have a replacement for LiDAR already.
I think that fizzled, Robo taxi day.
All right, here's ARC. Here's Kathy. It's
I kinda
47. It's been living between the 40s. It's been living in the 40s for the longest time.
If this rally that we're having ever broadens out, ARC will do well.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really. I mean, look at it's been all over the place.
That's like saying if Ohtani didn't strike out, he'd hit 50 more home runs.
Exactly. I know. So I don't even know what to think of this. I'm still in it. I think my average price is about 47, and I just don't know what to do.
Hold.
Yeah, just hold. Not even.
They could be a buyout because they have a lot of IP.
Yeah. It's not a very inspiring chart.
No. No.
All right, what are we doing next?
TLT, please.
TLT.
Oh yes, say TLT. Certainly.
I sold mine at 100. I bought it at just below 90. So I'm looking to get back in. I should have gotten in at 93. Could I turn the clock back?
All right, so it's around 95 now, which is not bad. Right, because
If you do
like
the fib,
you started talking about it around 90.
Yeah. I still like it long term. I think, I don't know about long term, but I like it intermediate term. I think the Fed will continue to cut, hopefully. And
You had a chance back here again.
that'll help.
Yeah, what if the Fed? Well, the Fed's been talking about cuts, but now they're talking about fewer cuts, or not as aggressive cuts.
I know, because we've been getting good news. Good news is bad news.
So yeah, do you think maybe a gap fill up in here?
I think it's a buy right where it is.
Okay.
And if it goes lower, you average more. You go in a little more.
Yeah, we know what goes up.
You do the fib
down.
I'm looking
do the
for
fib on it?
I'm looking for a repeat performance, like 93 to 100,
Oh, okay.
and get out. You don't need to hang around too long.
Yeah, it was hard living through all this. You're right.
But I think
And this was like right after the amount.
Fill up the gap at 90, near 97. You see that one?
Right here, yeah.
What are you looking for as a sell point to come out?
I think near that. Can you see that red
Yeah.
candle? There's a gap right there. I think.
Yeah, this gap right here.
Give me the number, 97?
96.78. If you go to the middle of this candle, because it's the middle of a bunch of candles, it's about 97 exactly.
All right.
Yep, 97.
I could make a few points. You can't be greedy with this one.
No, I know. I'm just this is one of my long-term holds.
But no, very long term you could get hurt. What if interest rates keep going up? You know, you take a big looking on TLT.
Well, we're still aiming for 3% inflation. At least, I mean, not 2%, but 3%.
I don't believe in it long term. I believe in it short term. What do I know?
Yeah, I'm belling out to 7.
All right, fair enough. That seems reasonable.
Paolo's got the right idea. Take any quick profit that comes your way.
I know, but even on one of these stocks, this is like an index on interest rates. This is something you should be holding in your bank and holding it, isn't it?
I guess. If you believe bonds are a good long-term investment, yeah.
Because you're getting decent interest rates.
What's decent is it compared to inflation? If you get 4% a year and 30, that's garbage, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Because inflation will eat you alive. It's more like 7-8% a year inflation.
Yeah. Speaking, the guy who's working off of retirement money is actually happy or sanguine about a 7% inflation rate.
My retirement portfolio, thank God, has been going up.
Okay, because you're not, you're not like usual people who have most of their retirement money in bonds.
I'm retired how many years? Since 17. So I'm retired 7 years.
Right.
I'm about 25% up on my portfolio plus living off of it.
Well, all right.
So I can't complain.
No, I guess you're right.
What other stock symbols did I put down? What are the 4?
You put a bunch of them down. Yeah, we have, let's see, Summit. We put down, we didn't do Innovus yet.
I put Innovus.
NVIDIA. You have also NVIDIA.
They got approved by the FDA today to go ahead on the outside.
Yeah, let's take a look at Innovus and perhaps Sava as well.
I was hoping it's going to move a lot more than this.
Should have gotten a pop Innovus.
Yeah, 50 cents, 6%, and actually he's giving some of it back a little bit.
All right, but there's always tomorrow.
All right, so look, we right now we started the day down in here in the mid 7s. Now we're in the high sevens. You know, remember you were pounding the table up over in here around in
Well,
this area here.
I was getting excited about butane tab for the other one, for Parkinson's, but is that fizzled? I don't hear anything.
Well, are we still waiting on a date?
I don't know. Do we have an FDA meeting with them, or did we have one? I don't follow it.
Not yet. I thought you said it was going to be in December.
That's what I thought. Now they're talking the
Yeah, the
Alzheimer's.
question is, do we languish in the meantime? I guess, you know, hopefully not.
I'm interested in taking the damn drug,
Right.
I'll take anything.
So the 50 hitting the 50 moving average means nothing now, right?
I don't
Well,
know.
it means you can start getting interested in it.
BioDrec, it looks like it's basically found the bottom, I think.
Yeah, I'm hoping you're right.
I'm hoping all of BioDrec catches a bid. A lot of stocks that are underwater should move up.
Let's look at Sava just for comparison purposes.
Sava is about 40% short on the float.
Really?
And that means it has tremendous upward potential because of the short float. Any good news?
Well, it certainly looks better than, well, it's still got that downward here, boom, 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 but it's not as, it's a little bit more subtle than a Novus.
Did you see the other wolf, WOLF? It shot up today.
Oh, the other one, Wolf Speed or something like that.
Yeah, Wolf Speed. Apparently, the short interest on that is over 30%. These stocks that have a high short interest, they can catch fire. It's a short sperm,
Mm-hmm.
It pays almost to take a shot at some of them, even in blind. I'll play a couple of them.
Well, between a Novus and Sava, I'd be happy with Sava. I'm still happy with my Sava.
Yeah, Sava is
So
holding.
take a look at Wolf Speed for a sec.
The other day we analyzed the chart. We thought it might go to 20, Sava.
Right.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
And I told you there is a bull flag, and you guys played it down.
I didn't play it down. I didn't have the controls at the time.
I'll go back to it if this is.
Yeah, but there is a clear bull flag, and it broke out.
I'll take a look. That's good.
I did not look at the chart. I have to admit, I did not look at it. I was trusting whoever was charting. I don't remember if it was Archon or whoever it was.
All right, I'm going to go back just to see what Kamal's talking about. All right, so this is the 3 month right here. Once it gives me 3 months, let's see. Okay, here's the 3 month. And where did you see the bull flag, my friend?
Those red candles back to back to back. If you.
Oh, you say starting here. Let me just draw.
If you do 1 month, if you just do 1 month, it will look very clear.
Okay. It does?
Yeah, so those three red candles headings down.
Okay.
And then a line, a horizontal line, and then you see the breakout. 1, 2, 3 red green candles.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about from here, like this is the point right here. I see. Saying something like this.
A little even higher. Yeah.
And then the other one.
Steeper.
It looks a little like a megaphone going down.
I'm gonna actually explode this a little bit.
Something like this, right? But
okay, I see it.
Like the line is steeper in downward. Yeah, something like that. That's what I had drawn, and I mentioned that a couple of days ago. I mean, last time we met.
Now that could have explosiveness to the upside.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. That is a bull flag.
I don't know if what you call it, but it's bullish pattern.
Yeah, if we do it here, like right there. I see it.
I don't know if it's a bad bull flag or just a megaphone, whatever it is.
All right, fair enough. I mean, actually, yeah, I was drawing this trend line here, but we'll get rid of that one.
Looks like a bullish scenario.
Yeah, the question is it
What I've
sustained?
been saying, what have I been saying all along? By December, what will be the price of Sava? My prediction?
Oh, ultimately, you're thinking what? It'll go back up in here? I mean,
36 to 40.
if we go way back, right? This was back in the old days when you were making real money on this.
No, prior to the data readout, I think it'll be 36 to 40.
Okay, fair enough.
Somewhere in that area. So I think there's room on the upside in case you want to play it up until data. You know what I mean? And then get out.
Did you see the horizontal channel? I bought it and sold it 4 times in this channel.
Over in here?
Yeah, the past 3 months.
That's not, that's
What
actually
were you making? 3-4 points?
I made like every time I made like $1,000 on it.
Oh, it was very real quick. Scalps.
Yeah.
that's not nothing.
Nobody says it's against the law to do that. So
No, exactly. So you're right in the middle of that channel if it's still for real.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else do we have.
We want to wind it up because I got to go.
We had 31 minutes. The only other one that you mentioned that we didn't really talk about were ASML. I don't know what that one is.
ASML fell apart today. It's a equipment maker for the semis.
Okay, and NVIDIA just had an NVIDIA day, right? Nothing
An
really.
NVIDIA day due to ASML.
Okay, fair enough.
I bought today NVIDIA. I might mention that. I added to my pile. I paid 130, 131, something like that. All right.
It feels like you're replacing. It feels like you're replacing Amazon with NVIDIA.
Yeah, it really does.
I didn't.
There's never a wrong time to buy NVIDIA. And
No, I have not sold a single share of Amazon since I got called on way at 400 shares. That's it.
wait, when you said AMSL it fell apart, you weren't whistling Dixie.
No, it really fell apart.
Wow.
I would stay away from that one.
Why?
Because the only semiconductor stock I would own right now is NVIDIA. Adios, amigos, and ciao.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, take care.